at the same time, I'm sad. Like for a lot of Star Wars fans, it's as soon as you have the first episode, now it's just as good as over. We're like, oh no, it's going to go by fast, just like Mandalorian did. And but excited it's back. I really enjoyed the animation. I love seeing them bring back, some of these storylines and clones. I'll tell you what, it got me watching other episodes. Like I said, I went back and watched the Citadel arc to really kind of get a better feel for Echo, who is an ARC trooper. I went back and did that. I went back after watching this the very first time, The Bad Batch. I immediately bumped back on Disney Plus and went to Cat and Mouse, and just to see Trench again for the first time. That was really neat to do. So I watched this episode, I watched Cat and Mouse, and I came back and watched this one again. And like you, I've watched it, I don't know what, 3-4 times, I think at least. So a lot of fun seeing that. I'm really excited to see this play out. I am excited for the Ahsoka arc. I guess it's an underworld arc for her. I have to admit, I am the most excited for the Siege of Mandalore, because what I did last night is I sat down. I had a little bit of time because we didn't record. I know you were not feeling good, and so I sat down and I watched those last 4 episodes involving Maul and the whole Mandalore aspect. Just brilliant to watch that. So I love it. I love going back and seeing these other episodes, and this one has really gotten me excited, and I'm going back and checking episodes, and the ease of using Disney Plus is so nice, and I bop around to different seasons, watch episodes, and so again, so not only is it a wonderful episode because I've watched it multiple times, if it wasn't, I'd just watch it once, but then it's got me excited to jump around and watch other episodes, and so that's a wonderful thing. So really fun, and I'm again looking forward to the next 3, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Finish this
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great arc to finish. I definitely have to agree with everything you said. I mean, I thought this was a great way to get the story rolling again and get back into the Clone Wars. I love the story. I love how everything played out there. I love the fact that they brought Kevin Kiner back to do the music again. It just made everything feel so smooth again as it went through as we go through the show. You can't have. It's kind of hard to have Star Wars especially animated Star Wars without Kiner. He did a phenomenal job in this episode again. It was awesome to hear the opening narration by Tom Kane again. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I missed opening narration in a show until I watched this. And Tom Kane's voice come blaring back in. I'm like, oh, this is great. The hair stood up on my arm, goosebumps everywhere. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the arc to see if there's what kind of changes or tweaks they made between the story reel that they released in 15 to this finalized version. And I think it's really cool that we have the experience to see that too. It adds more to our understanding of the production process. We have the story reel, we have the final edition, and we can watch them both side by side and see what the difference is. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. So great to see. It's going to be so much fun. What did you think, people, of the Bad Batch? Definitely let us know what you think. You can always hit us up online at Star Wars Reactions on our social media accounts. SW Reactions Pod on Twitter, Star Wars Reactions on Facebook, or Instagram SW Reactions. So
Mm.
check us out there. Um, didn't get a lot. We got a little bit of feedback here. Where is it here? Do do do. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. I got it right here. I closed the wrong thing. All right. Our pal Gary actually sent us a message and said, "This was a fantastic return of the Clone Wars. I felt like there wasn't even a pause in the production. They managed to recapture the Clone Wars magic."
Mm. I like that. I like, yeah, not didn't even feel like there was a pause. Yeah, just picked right up. Well said.
Then Amber sent us a tweet and said, first watch reaction to the Bad Batch was loved that it felt like a nod to the Republic Commando series. And I could see that. It really did. They under behind the scenes work, infiltration, getting information with the special Bad Batch unit. It did feel that way. So I definitely enjoyed it.
Mm. Mm.
Then our friend at our friends over at the Rebel Base Card messaged us and said, "We'll have to say it's nice to start with the clones episodes, as I have been paying more attention to those characters in the rewatches. I'd be the first to admit that other than Cody and Rex, I really didn't commit many other names to memory. Neither did I, apparently." Because I still can't remember the other guy's name. And of course, then he said, "I'd be curious if you're what our comparison of the visuals between these and the older episodes," which we actually hit on without even knowing that already. So yeah, this has been a fun episode, and the visually stunning as always. They did seem to have learned a little bit from subsequent shows like Rebels and Resistance, and tweaked some of the animation compared to what we saw at the end of season 5.
Yeah.
So they have tweaked a few things, but I don't think it was enough of a drastic change to take away from the episode, or something. Not enough that when you sit there and watch, you're like, wow, they really remade the show. It's nothing. It's just a tweak in lighting styles and stuff like that. Nothing huge. We got a bigger. The bigger adjustment is getting used to the changes in the main characters to try to make them look more like episode 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So thank y'all for writing in and letting us know what y'all thought. We appreciate that. You could DM us on those social media accounts I mentioned earlier, or email us. Email address is show@starwarsreactions.com. So that closes us out. David, if somebody wants to talk Clone Wars with you, or any type of Star Wars with you, how would they go about doing that, my friend?
Sure. 2 spots. First one's on Twitter. My handle is, the handle is Jedi Psych, but it's David_Motters, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
David_Motters. And then on email, it would be David at StarWarsReactions.com.
Perfect. Very good. And of course, if you want to hit me up, of course, the best place is Twitter at TAHarris121079. Then, of course, you can email me, Aaron, at Star Wars Reactions.
We're getting used to that still. You and I are still getting used to that. Yeah.
So hit us up there and let us know what you think. Talk to us about Star Wars or anything in general, Star Wars related. We'd love to do that. As you know, we just can't get enough Star Wars. I actually had somebody tweet me about Star Trek.
Oh.
I said, sorry, wrong podcast.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
That doesn't be Picard, right? No, or
exactly, yeah. So we'll talk anything. Well, at least I will. Yeah. So
no, you and I are big Star Trek fans.
Oh yeah.
I really learned about science fiction with my dad loving the original, Star Trek series.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. So just hit us up if you want to talk Star Wars or Star Trek, whatever it is. Hit us up. Let us know. Of course, don't hesitate to follow up with us. Remember, we do have the listener motivated show, the listener run show is what I'm actually calling it, for Rebels Remembered Day. Remember, Sunday, March 1st is the deadline. Please get your recordings in, however they may be, whether it be a short video or that I can pull the audio from, or a short audio recording. That way we can get that put together and released for you March 5th. Of course, when the next episode, A Distant Echo, airs of the Clone Wars, don't hesitate to DM us or email us your thoughts as well, so we will use them in the show and share your thoughts and opinions with all of our other listeners. We do appreciate that. David, my friend, it has been fun as always.
Oh my gosh, it was a lot to cover tonight. Not just an episode, but so much news. But yes, good to record with you again. I'm glad you're feeling better, and you definitely sound better.
Yeah, I do feel somewhat better. I guess painkillers and amoxicillin will speed along that recovery. So I definitely feel a lot better than I did yesterday. So thank y'all thank you, David, for giving me the extra 24 hours to recover. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us. This is coming out a day later than normal. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate y'all listening to Star Wars Reactions. Remember, this is your place for elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
If you'd like to share your thoughts, you can email us at show@starwarsreactions.com for our show notes and the latest news from the Star Wars universe. Visit our website at www.starwarsreactions.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at SWReactionsPod or on Facebook at Star Wars Reactions. If you enjoy our show, please leave a review on iTunes. This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.